What up, YouTube? Back at it again. I feel like it's been quite a minute since I've done any SleepToken. I was like on a roll there. I did the whole album, the last one, and I stopped getting requests. I need to know about like more throwback stuff. This one here is called Granite. When was this? So this is it's 2 years ago. All right, so I haven't heard this. Haven't reacted to it. I did pull up the lyrics, haven't read them yet, so we like to dive in blind on these things. I'm not up to speed on all the SleepToken lore, obviously, because I haven't thrown back all the previous albums, although you guys have told me just start from the beginning, and I mean, I wish I could. It's very time consuming to do full ass album reviews. Is that a bug? Get out of here. Anyways, let's dive in. And do me a favor, first and foremost, go support SleepToken, go like, go subscribe. Let's see what Vessel has on this. And otherwise, yeah, love to have you here as well. If you could like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate that very much. It does help the channel. This one's called Granite. Let's dive in. This is actually shorter than some of the others that I've done of theirs. And by the way, the best way to get me, if you want me to check out anything, it doesn't have to be by them, it can be by anybody, is to jump over to Patreon. So come say what's up. It's free. Platform is really easy to use. So definitely jump over and say hello. Let's go. We good on volume? We are now. Check my levels. We good. All right.
Sulfur on your breath, granite in my chest. You will never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it.
So real quick, sulfur has been used in other songs too. That I think that actually goes like into, and if you think of sulfur, like it's this. I mean, you know, it's gaseous. It's stinky. It's like it's sulfuric is never kind of a good way to describe something. But and granite, obviously that's the name of the song. But like rock, you know, in my chest, you know, my heart of stone now. So this is going to be in discussion about like a relationship, right? Which we've done before with them.
Talk about it. Fury, true damn late. Reason dislocates, and you'll never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. I was more than just a body in your passenger seat, and you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind.
Oh, and that's like a weird like admission to like anonymity. But like with that, there's value in that. I was more than just a body in your passenger seat. Hold on, it skipped ahead on me. And you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. So there's feelings there that we're, you know, admittedly trying to navigate, but it's also kind of in a sense of like looking back on, right? This is just how I'm getting it. But anyways, let's run it.
I was more than just a body in your passenger seat, and you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I am.
That's interesting too. You go half blind when you're looking at me. It's almost like like a contrasting effect of you know, you there's, so it's weird, there's like a hopefulness to what he's kind of getting into. Like it's not just like, because there's half, but then what's the other half? You know, it could be a good thing, right?
Between the second-hand smoke and the glass on the street, you gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But I am. When you sit there, acting like you know me, acting like you only brought me here to get below me. Never mind the death threats, plotting at the doorway. Rather be 6 feet under than below. And if you had a problem, then you should have told me before you started
Yo, okay. Um, when you fuck, stop. When you sit there acting like you know me, acting like you only brought me here to get below me. Never mind the death threats. Party. All right, so now we're getting into some real talk. We'd rather be 6 feet under than be lonely. Um, Interesting. It's almost like choosing a companion. Um, that like being lonely is worse than death. Um, so it's almost like just caution to the wind. Just finding something in somebody, right? Just anything but being by myself. Um, and if you had a problem, then you should have told me before you started getting all aggressive and controlling. All right, so now we're getting into, and you only drink the water when it's holy, or you think it's holy. So keep an eye on the road. Be here forever. Um, all right, so I think I get where he's kind of going here. It's always so cryptic and like kind of poetic the way that this is written, but dude, I miss listening to like stuff I haven't heard from them. Honestly, dude, I dig it. I'm sorry. We'll just keep it going here, but like for real. Nothing. I can't even pause it. I can't even pause it. I was not expecting that, but like I should know who I'm dealing with right now. Yes, yes, yes. All of the yeses. Let's go. Yo, 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 yo. See, that's like even in 3.5 minutes, you get 3.5 genres. Like, and they give you like different songs within the songs. I love it, man, and it has meaning too. I'll get to that in a second. There's little tidbits in here, like, and I've read the lyrics, and we're repeating ourselves now, but um, and I can't listen to these tracks without noticing very heavy, loud drums brought forward. Shout out shout out to 2 and 4 for that last sequence. But let me hold on a second. Let me get lyrics pulled back up here. Make sure I know what we're doing here. Um, I'm sorry, and 3 as well. I just you hear more of like your sort of your lead guitar and then the drums. Anyways, let's go. It's kind of interesting, like even like and I've said this before, but like even like the visuals they choose, like even though it's usually like something similar for each video, like the last album was like the burning flag for everything that didn't have a video, right? You can like find relevance in just a visual. Like this was like the dude had weapons and shit ready to go, but head boxed in. So it's almost like your weapons leading the blind. Um, and this to me is like somewhat talking about like the exploration of like a toxic relationship. First of all, you got toxic dynamics right away with like your references initially to sulfur, um, right? And if you're comparing anything to sulfur, um, and granted, obviously it's hard, it's cold. If we're talking about your heart, this is what you did to me. It's now stone, right? Um, and I mentioned like I'm just reading through the lyrics again. That when the reference to like the passenger seat, that's more metaphorical than anything. It's like a feeling of like being like just not heard, being passive. In anything with a relationship, if you're not the driver, you're not really driving any commentary, any decision making, anything. You're just a passenger. Um, you want me, but you know I'm not what you need, but I am. Um, yeah, there's like internal like there's it's conflicting. It's a battle. So it's there are elements with like it's kind of like a juxtaposition of like a look yourself in the mirror moment, but also like I'm sort of addicted to this feeling, and it could be a person, whatever this relationship is. There are elements there that draws you in, and we've talked about this with Sleep Token before. There's there's a lot of kind of in a lot of the stuff that I've listened to. There is kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde element, right? Where there's like you've got different facets and different faces to different emotions, especially when we're talking about relationships. Now again with the lyrics, they get pretty cryptic. Like I'll just reading through here again. If you had a problem, you should have told me before you started getting all aggressive, controlling, and drink the water. Marissa. Even I was more than just a body. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of kind of second guessing too. Between the secondhand smoke and the glass in the street, giving nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need, but I am. Period. It's there's it's kind of some back and forth, man, and it's weirdly relatable too. I don't even know if I'm on the right track. This could be he could be singing a song about dancing in the rain and finding a blanket and feeling warmth by that blanket. And the sewer next to him, he caught on to sulfuric smells. I have no idea. I mean, it's always interesting trying to dive into the lyrics. I'm just happy to be checking out some more Sleep Token. By the way, go like, go subscribe, please. Of course, love to have you guys here as well. If you could, please like, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate that very much. It does help the channel. If you want me to check out anything else by them, let me know. Best way to get me will always be on Patreon. Otherwise, I do read all my comments, so definitely drop some comments. It is very helpful. If I see something more than once, odds are I'll probably end up doing it anyways. But you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you on the next.